Now, this is something I don't understand, though. This model slash actress was in the video Blurred Lines with uh, Robin Thicke, right? Now she's saying he groped her, right? But she was kind of nude in the video, so what do you expect, right? I mean, this is kind of silly, and she's coming out with it 10 years later, right? When you're hired to be nude in a shoot, you might get touched. As long as you're over 18. When you're touched now. I know. I don't know, right? I'm trying to understand, right? What she's even saying here, right? Uh, there's such a thing as consensual. Meaning, the title of the song was Blurred Lines, and again, you're playing the nude girl in the scene, right? It's not assault if it's also part of a contract, right? Do you understand that?
Robin Thicke assaulted me on set. Now, Emily Ratajkowski is breaking her silence on the Blurred Lines groping firestorm sparked by media reports about what allegedly happened behind the scenes of the ultra racy music video.
What's frustrating is I didn't come out with it. It was leaked.
The original report in Britain's Sunday Times quoted excerpts from Emily's upcoming book, My Body. The article reports she recounts the moment he grabbed her chest, describing herself as the naked girl dancing around in his music video. And then published, she wrote she felt
Why? Why? What's humiliating about you playing the naked girl and he grabbing your breast? And did it hurt? I mean, that's why we don't understand. The role seems clear. You're playing the naked girl. I grabbed your breast, right? Okay, how did I grab it? Did it hurt? What's humiliating? Right. That's why we don't understand. You're also over 18, right? Now, if you're under 18, that's something different, right? But see, an assault and you letting someone touch you without you saying anything till now is different. And communication begins then, not now, right? see, if I do something you don't like and you don't tell me, I don't know. I can't read your mind. Do you think he could read your mind? No, no. Do you think he did it to, in his own mind, humiliate you? No. He thought you would respond and it wouldn't bother you, right? Or are you doing it for publicity for your butt? Another thing people are going to wonder, right? Why are you doing it? Why are you doing it?
humiliated. Last night, she spoke out about the article for the first time.
I really like to have control over my image and
But that's the point. You signed up for a new scene, right? And I grabbed your breast and that's assault? No, no. It's only assault if you do not understand the role, right? It's like two actors making love in a movie. Do they claim assault? No. And what's humiliating should be that you're coming out with it 10 years later, yeah, instead of what happened, right? I know. And has Are you gay? It's another question. I mean, I can understand then maybe, but did he know? Did he know? Well, it's humiliating about a man grabbing your boobs, right? With your naked girl on the scene, right? On the set, right? That's your job, right? You're in the video for the fact that you look good naked, right? That's why some of us don't understand what are you even doing in the video if you didn't want to be in the video, right?
And I feel like it just turns into a clickbait frenzy, and all of a sudden words like sexual assault and allegations are getting thrown around rather than people reading the actual essay. I'm just looking forward to when people will be able to hear things in my own words.
Emily has said that she didn't go public at the time because she was an unknown model and wouldn't be where she is today had she spoken up then. Robin has
Right,
not
right.
publicly commented about the story, but the Sunday Times article reports she says in her book he did apologize that day. And Emily did say this about My Body.
Everything that I talk about it and is about the evolution of my politics, and it's not some big reveal, it's not some crazy thing, it's a part of a larger essay.
Emily spoke out at a party for New York's CoinGeek conference.
I don't know.
It was a night out away from her son Sylvester, who turned 7 months later this week.
I really loved Sly, and then my husband was like, we can't just name him Sly, so we gave them the official name, but I think we actually ended up calling him Sylvester more than we expected. He just got his 2 bottom teeth, and they're coming in a little crooked, and he's just the cutest thing ever.
Emily's book will be released November 9th.
Well, that's what we need. That's what we need. So this is extra, like I said. And I'm commenting as a critic of the show, right? Right. I know. And see, okay, it's like Billy Bob and Halle Berry. We don't even really know if they had sex, but it don't look like they were not having sex either, right? And how are they doing that scene without sex? But there again, you're Billy Bob, who's married to Angelina Jolie, and Halle Berry had a husband at the time too, right? So, what you doing there? We know that's an R-rated cheating, maybe X, but you did it, right? And we all saw it, and we all appreciate it, but you know, you can't hide the salami anywhere else. You know, you're a extreme gentleman, right? Exactly. And not judging, just saying. But is that why his marriage with Angelina Jolie went down the tubes? Because he, you know, went that far with Halle Berry in the movie, right? Yeah. I would bet. It's still cheating. You're married, right? I know. That's the problem. The problem. Certain roles are, you know, dangerous to play, right? When you do it in real life. And it is blurred lines. That's the point. This is why I'm bringing it up now, right? And that's the point about any blurred line. You know, all a gay man is doing is thinking like a straight woman, and all a gay woman is doing is thinking like a straight man. You know that, right? You're just finding the same sex attractive, whereas we find the opposite sex attractive if we're heterosexual, right? And guess what? Those are the only 2 choices you got. Unless you want to go after a hermaphrodite, which are rare. So more honestly, you'll run into a male or a female before you run into a hermaphrodite. They're the rarest of the human species, right? But they are part of the species, right? They shouldn't be treated as a third-class citizen just because they're the third gender, right? Really, they might be the first gender, and we're both from them. That's why I'm bringing it up, right? And our problem is this. We think we know everything when we don't, right? And then we get cocky and lie. People. Even about their own problems, right? Right. Why do we do that? Well, it's not to say she didn't feel humiliated. I can't say how she felt, but I don't know the context that happened in, right? Either, right? Well, that's what I mean. We're not told how did he grab her, in what context. Was it during the video shoot? Was it after the video shoot? It's blurred lines itself. I mean, well, how did it happen? What was going on? I mean, I need to know a little bit more details to actually hear what you're saying there, right? Though he did apologize, okay, right? So, again, and are you doing it because you're married now? Which would have, man knows you're going to be with other men before you meet your husband, right? That's not the problem either, is it? Right? Depending on your age at the time, right? Now, if you're under 18, right, you shouldn't have been touched at all, right? Nor naked on the set, right? So, right. You gotta be 18 to be naked on camera. Even if it's in a video, right? I know. It still, right? Conveys that, right? I know. So, that's why the law's supposed to protect you from things like that, right? And we're all supposed to follow the law. Even the 15-year-old can't seduce me by saying she's 37 and me lose time in a nail salon where I don't usually lose that much time, but no, I did. No, you do. That's the whole problem there. And you can deny it. You just sound mean and bitchy when you do. Who else would I give my YouTube channel to but you? Whether we did something or not. I wouldn't give it to your dad. If he came in and you couldn't tell me during the sex, but it would have to be after. And then you would try to correct it, but it's too late too, right? And all I can do is forgive you and move on, and not, if you keep acting weird about it, go out after a while. Because I asked you the $1 million question, how old are you? You knew you were 15, not 37. I didn't, right? Once you said that, that's what I believed, right? And then you did something to kind of blackmail me and yourself. See. That's about blackmail. Because I know what I do with a woman, whether I remember what all I did with you or not. You're not the only woman I've been with, right? So, I'm not a virgin, but if you are, you only bleed one of the 3 times we went into the bathroom, right? And I know it was at least 3 times. And I might have done something in you 5 times, 5 times. I finished in you 5 times, right? Thinking you were 37 the whole time, too, right? So if anyone tricked anyone there, you tricked yourself. That's what I mean, right? You thought it was all about you, and that's narcissism, right? When it was never really about you personally. I didn't know you were working in the store. But it ain't no different if Michelle works in the Chinatown buffet restaurant. All I'm saying is I know to behave myself, and usually do, and don't have a problem behaving myself there. Exactly. I know. And really, unless she wants to get married to me or something too, I would do that for her, but not, force her, right? And I don't know if she's married or not, right? Though she is, young. And I ain't trying to put any pressure on anyone. Not even Desiree or right. I don't know if she was with me either, but that's because we both share relatives. And you got to be careful how you deal with that. The two of us might be comfortable with it, but the relatives might not be. We don't know. We don't know. Well, the problem is I can't say, like, if she came by or not, or the night she was with me or not. Though she can come, later at night when everybody goes to sleep. But if they sleep later, again, then when I go to sleep, they can be going to sleep, but then she comes here and then we're together or not, right? I can't give you dates, though, right? Right? Mm-hmm. And it's the whole point about anything where the person knows what they're doing but pretends they don't, or you get blacked out because they let you do it, but then they don't want you to remember it because they know they're not supposed to do it either. But it's not your fault either. So if I forgive it, for instance, God can heal me, and you don't, right? For instance, you'll get pregnant and have a baby. But that's why. You're tempting God, right? Your punishment when you tempt God with sex is you can get pregnant, right? But you'll deny. But the baby would look like you and me. We wouldn't even be able to dispute anything or prove anything, right? And why does it bother you if Maribel got pregnant or not? Because it was after the fall too, right? And see, then what you're taking the risk on is I can't get you pregnant when I don't know, right? And like I said, all I do is forgive you. Talking about it is causing a loss of time, right? And you know why I lost the time, too. I don't. And the man didn't show up till either after we went into the bathroom because the women called him, or and left too. But if they're doing it in the buffets, right, they know they can't kill me. They know they can't kill me. And they're still tempting it because I still only want a girlfriend, right? That's Asian looking, right? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm looking for, silly. I know that. I'm very plain on what I want, very clear. Mm-hmm. But you are the most bitchiest, and you are the most cleverest, right? Of all the women a man can desire. Because most every male desires Asian women. All right. Mm-hmm. Not that I don't turn down a Caucasian woman myself. Again, the point is I don't have nobody seriously in my life because what? I tell the truth. I don't lie, right? I don't try to trick you. You trick yourself, right? And I let you trick yourself because you're what I want. Silly. Bye.